So, I posted a review the other day of the little guy right here, and I had some positive feedback. This is the Arctic that we did the other day, and so because of a little bit of positive feedback, I decided, screw it, let's do some more videos. And this is my nerdy friend, Dingus. Yeah, there he is. Okay. And we're just going to wing it because we're not professional anythings. So tonight he happened to win a competition, car competition down at Kick 'em a Habit, and he won one of these guys. So obviously this is the Tesla 120 watt box mod, and I guess we're going to open it up and look at it and
see how it
go
looks
from
like.
there. And again, don't expect any professionalism because it's not going to happen. And that's it. So deal with it. But anyway, here it is. Got some papers and works in there.
Yeah, it's certificate.
Certificate of authenticity. No, that's inspection sticker.
Oh. Whoops.
Anyway, so there's papers, and here's the mod that I'm going to break getting out of the box for fun. Oh, it's already broken. We haven't even reviewed it yet. It's already broken. I'm pretty positive this was Dingus' fault. So.
It's always my fault.
So obviously I just ruined the surprise magnetic box, but seriously, it's got a magnet on it, which is pretty cool. Seems like it holds it fairly well. I feel like it could be stronger, but you know, it's not bad though. And honestly, we opened it up earlier and took a look at it right when he got it, and it seems solid. It seems lightweight enough, but it also seems like it's well built, with the exception of the buttons, in my opinion. I'm sure the buttons themselves internally are good, but you get a little wobble from them. But the buttons themselves seem solid. Screen seems solid, nice and bright. You can read it. 510 seems good. It seemed like a solid little box, honestly. 120 watts. I don't know a whole lot of the other specs on it. It's got some pretty cool designs on it. Oh.
Them graphics.
Dragon? I
don't
think dragons have claws, but
and they don't make that noise either.
Yeah, have you ever actually seen a dragon?
Well,
Do you
I guess
see
you're
mine?
right. Yeah.
Which one of us more likely has ridden a dragon? An actual dragon?
Probably the nerdy guy.
Well, I can't tell if you're serious. Anyway, so there it is. See, now there's a bird on this side, obviously.
Is that where the claws came from?
Now this is where the
okay,
claws
yeah.
came from. Anyway, all jokes aside, it seemed like a solid box. I like the feel of it. I like the rounded curves on it. I like how it is magnetic, so you don't have to deal with the screws like you do on the IPVs. You know, out of the factory at least. But inside of it looks like a pretty solid design. Got the little strap to pull your batteries out and whatnot. You know, everything's covered, like a lot of the quality box mod makers do in the 1590Bs and stuff. But anyway, for the most part, that's the feel of it out of the box. Looks like you've got some air holes in the bottom. I don't even know how much of this y'all are seeing because I don't know if the camera's focusing or there's enough light. Like I said, if you want quality reviews, go somewhere else.
It's not going to be here.
Yeah. Look it up. Google it. Google quality reviews. It's not why we're here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm clear on that. Anyway,
take a moment of silence.
So, got anything to add as far as out of the box without batteries in it?
Not really. I think it fires down, to a 0.2?
That's what I was told today, but I haven't looked it up myself. 0.2, I believe, is what they said the lower limit was. I don't say anything about the higher limit, but nobody cares about the higher limit.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Nobody's trying to fire a 14 ohm coil on a regulated mod.
Yeah.
Are they?
I don't think so.
No. Did you check your watch to see if somebody was trying?
Smartwatches, man.
It's not that smart.
Browsing the interwebs.
You okay. Anyway, so here it is. Let's throw some batteries in it because why not? It looks like they are opposite, just like a lot of the box mods that I guess are in series for the ship. There it is.
Yeah, a little hard getting in there.
Yep.
It's a tight fit.
Which is good, actually. It does seem like they fit in there really solid. There's no play whatsoever. It fits in there nicely. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. And like I said, it does have the little ribbons, so they're not horribly hard to get out.
You're pulling them out.
You're going to fling them on the ground today. You're flinging them on the ground.
No.
Fling them on the ground, bro.
Fling them on the ground?
No, don't do that.
You just told me to.
Don't. I was being facetious.
You know how to spell that?
Grow up.
Okay.
Anyway, so turn it on.
Okay. King Zone, Tesla.
Yeah, I still don't understand what the King Zone is.
And you got a
but-
little scroll effect, system on.
System on. It says Tesla first, and then it says system on.
Yep. And straight to 100 watts.
Yep, like a boss.
So, sit there. Everything feels solid about it.
Except for those wiggly buttons.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not saying that means the quality's bad. The rest of the box feels like a pretty solid quality.
Function over form has always been my take.
Agreed, but again, it's just, to your average consumer, you open it up and it's got this horrible wiggle to it, and to me, it's just like, I had the same issue with the God Mod, the 180 or whatever. And again, it may be a very quality box. The chipset may be great, and everything internally may be great, but it's, I guess to me, it's like going out and buying a brand new car, and when you open the door handle, it has about 3 inches of play to it.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't speak well. But again, everything else seems good. That's my only complaint about the physical form of it.
Yeah. It's a good fire. The lowest wattage is 7 watts.
So 007.
007.
Pretty sure they played that out
GoldenEye.
on purpose. Yeah, no, that's guaranteed. Oh, is that what we were talking about, GoldenEye?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you for
James
explaining
Bond.
that to me.
Hey, I didn't know if you caught that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop. It looks like it rolls around.
Yeah, it rolls.
7 if
so
you
it
go
gets to
back.
120, and then
120.
you go up too high, it goes back to 0.07, which is cool
0.7.
because a lot of them are not like that, and you've got to scroll all the way back down.
So.
All right. Well, let's
take
put
a
something on it. What do you
All right.
want? Let's do. You want to do a tank first?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do mine or yours? Mine's better than yours.
The same tank, bro.
They're the same tank, but obviously mine's better than yours.
It's because you own it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I figured that was something we were all under the assumption of.
Fair enough.
Twist it on there. Were you twisted on this? Twisted on there.
I'm feeling the quality.
You're trying to strip it out is what you're trying to do.
No, not at all.
Anyway, no. I know where your mind was going. Let's just stop there.
I'm not following you.
Yeah, swap tips. Don't touch my tip.
I didn't want
Do
to
you
touch
do what you
yours.
do?
What?
Nothing? Hey, what is it at? Are you about to fire it at 100?
No, 7, apparently.
Dude, you're wasting everybody's time, including mine.
Let's try 75.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, now we're talking. 75.
Okay.
And of course, again, that's on the new Arctic tank. So those things can handle. I mean, literally, I fired it at 100 watts and haven't got a dry hit. I've wanted to stop hitting it at 100 watts because the heat is just because the way it hits your throat with the heat, it's too much. But yeah, it can easily handle it. So like he said, that's 75 watts. Is this my tip on there?
Yep, that's your tip.
It's nice. I mean, to me, it feels just like any of the other regulateds I've had this tank on at 75 watts. The only difference I see in it is I feel like it's slow to come on.
You have that half-second delay, kind of like the GIV2 had.
Yes, just like it, except the GIV2 actually had a delay time.
Right.
This feels more like it comes on, but it takes a half second to fully come on. So in other words, it's not like it waits a half second and then hits. It's more or less that it starts immediately, but slowly brings the voltage up to what you have it set at over a half second period.
So you got a gradual
if that makes sense.
from like 0 watts,
which is nice,
40,
but you have to expect that.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're pulling on it real hard, and it's really cool for the first half second, and then when it's finally to you, finally gets up to 75 watts, then you're not expecting it. So as long as you expect it, it's actually nice. It kind of seems like it helps. It makes things smoother. But anyway, well, that's on a tank. Let's hit it one more time because
you want to hit it 100?
America.
Because America.
Do I? Let's kick it on up to
Try it
100.
out.
Okay, 100 watts. 100 watts. Read it. Deal with it. Here we go. 100 watts. And it hurts. It hurts my throats. Can't take long hits on 100. It's just too hot.
That's good.
And I mean, I've vaped a lot of hot different, setups. I've vaped, real low ohm stuff, real high wattage stuff. Just for some reason, that 0.2 in this tank, I guess because of the design of it, it comes up through a smaller, a smaller tunnel. It seems like it just hits you so much harder in the back of the throat. But anyway,
back to the mod.
Yeah, back to the mod. Let's kick right there. We're gonna kick it on down. Cut it off, and let's put us a dripper on there. I know that this is at a 0.3, I think, which we'll see. And that's another thing.
Well,
the meter on this, it actually seems like it.
You want me to get it out to hundredths? Got the old YPV3 here.
I guess. Matter of fact, did we? Yeah, that doesn't do.
I think it only does tenths.
Yeah, it stops at tenths, so it'll read. It only read tenths on the ohms.
Like the Sigelli.
And the voltage as well. It only reads to tenths.
Okay.
And you've got your battery meter and voltage and all that mess.
So this is a 0.32.
Okay. Now let's see what it says on here, so we can check it. Like I said earlier, I know that it showed my tank at a 0.2, which is what every other device I have shows it at, or every other device I've had it on. Let me rephrase that, because I only own one other regulated. I've always been about those mechanicals.
You finally moved on up in the world.
I wouldn't call it moving up. I'm just changing direction, bro. Okay, where's the juice at? Where's some juices at? You're making all the viewers wait, because I'm sure there are millions and millions of viewers. Whatever. I was looking for the small bottle, but I don't have it.
Oh, some of that solar flare.
Boom, 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 boom. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah. See, I'm the nerdy one, and you're over there making pew pew noises.
That's not nerdy, bro. That's America.
That's America, pew pew.
Let me tell you something. If you pew pew, you America.
Fair enough.
That's it. Yeah, you respect to that. Okay, we're going to get it at 100 watts because that's what I normally fire this at anyway. This was a what the?
What are you breaking?
What? I'm not breaking anything up. Oh, no, still confused. Okay, well I found a negative. So because of the way, because of the way the 510 is designed on this, I don't know if you can see or not, but it's literally flush, if not the same size as the sleeve on something like, example, the Mutation X V4. And what that does, the sleeve has gone down too far, so my top cap won't go on. So literally, that kind of sucks. So you actually have to watch it.
Oh, do you see? I see some gap there.
I do too, but I tightened it down to where
Yep, that's down all the way.
It's down pretty darn tight. Don't get me wrong. I looked in this and it does have an adjustable 510.
Okay.
So you can adjust that out, but again, it doesn't matter because the sleeve can go down too far.
Your airflow's completely wrong way on me.
It doesn't matter. No, it's not.
Look where your air hole opening
It is not. Look, that's where it was.
I know, but look at your air hole openings compared to where the coils are.
Oh, dude, I'm trying to get it flush first. See how I made him look like he was wrong there? I made a mistake. I blamed it on Davis.
That's how it always works.
Stop talking. Okay, so we've got 100 watts. It reads at a 0.3 ohm. And see, and it takes it a second. That Clapton has a little bit of ramp time, but at 100 watts, it's not that much. So, here we go. See, it takes it about a half second before it really gets to the wattage you want. But anyway, 100 watts on the Mutation X V4 on a 0.3 Clapton coil that Shane built down at Kicking for me and threw on there. Something he built me for my birthday on the mod he gave me for my birthday. Shout out to Shane. You're the damn best. All right. Watch your mouth. You just gonna say something. Yeah. Anyway, all right, one cuss word in this video. Let's be honest. That's a record.
It's a record for you.
What is that? I thought you were going to be the problem with that.
I'm always the problem.
Well, between your words and the nudity, it gets a little bit much. Anyway, here it is. It's nice. Again, it takes some getting used to how it comes on slow. But once it's on, I feel like it definitely hits as hard as anything else. And that's at 100. So, I mean, I haven't...
Kick it on up to 120.
Again, America.
America.
Here we go. 120 watts. Bring the pains. It's nice. What? It's really nice. Anyway. Why would I try that sucker? You won't know how to drip it.
Yeah, probably.
Because
Something else
that 120 actually made a
They
difference.
wanna
It
do
dried
is-
out quicker.
Here's what the screen output looks like.
Can they see it? Do you have it lined up right?
Yes.
How do you know?
'Cause
How do you
I'm
even tell
smart.
where the camera is in that thing?
I'm smart. Okay.
You know what'd be funny is if we did this whole thing and found out that
That
it wasn't even
running.
recording.
Yeah, that's how it would work.
That'd be
That's why I like-
hilarious. So part of me wants to check it.
Don't.
Don't check it?
Don't.
Now what happens if we finish this review 10 more minutes? I don't know. We're not going to take that long, but say it takes another 5 minutes.
We're
and that's
fine.
all down the
If
drain.
you feel like you need to check it, check it.
Are you... Let's just move on.
Okay, fine.
I feel that animosity that you just had towards me for
Yeah.
wanting to check it.
Yeah.
You just made
Totally
fun of
there.
Look, why don't you worry about the review?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Okay.
See, baby lungs over here.
Oh God, you're still doing that.
120.
Yeah.
All the vapors.
All
Sir,
right.
I would like 3 vapors, please.
We're out of stock on the vapors.
Oh,
Okay. Anyway, so
That was really nice.
yeah, it is. But I can't say that I like the delay.
Yeah.
But again, if it's something I carry every day, it would be something that would not be hard at all to get used to.
Not at all.
Because I've had many other setups where kind of the same way. You know, you just have to learn each setup on its own
Yeah.
and figure out what its little quirks are, and that's the quirk of this one. But
She's a little loose.
yeah, it seemed like there's a little bit of play. Like I said, I wish the magnets were a little bit stronger.
There it is.
But
Also, it looks like the finish shows juice a little bit.
yeah, it's kind of it's kind of a
Is that matte finish?
yeah, it's a kind of a matte black finish. It's not a jet black, which I like more, but it does seem like it shows juice a little bit more. Maybe not fingerprints, which is a good thing, but it shows actual juice,
Like
which
GG.
happens to all of us a lot. So it'll look like every shirt I own.
Yep.
Anyway, okay, so that's the Tesla
There you go.
120 high power,
High power.
all the power.
All of it.
But for the most part, I'll say I like it. I do. It seems like it hits just as hard as any other device at 120 watts. Slow to actually come on and start up, which may be able to change. I doubt, but you may be able to change it. But for the most part, I like the little thing. The buttons. There's no mistaking when you press them. They've got a solid click to them.
Yep.
Screen's nice. You know, I like everything that's on there. It reads out everything that you really need to know. And honestly, it's kind of a sexy designed box. I like the designs on it. It looks good to me. It's not corny. It actually looks nice. I like the dragon and the whatever that is. I'm assuming if a Tesla is an animal, which you know, obviously Tesla is named after Nikola Tesla, right?
Yep.
Anyway, but you know, if Tesla's an animal, maybe Nikola Tesla had wings, and nobody knew it because maybe he used electricity to form wings onto his body.
You're getting out there. Getting out there, man. Stretch.
So that's the Tesla 120.
The only other thing is okay, let's show relative size.
Really, yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
It is physically a
So,
little bit bigger.
Here's my IPv3, and here's Tesla 120. Side by side comparison.
A little bit
A
taller.
little bit taller. In width, it's a little bit wider.
But again, it's rounded though, so it doesn't feel like it's massive as compared to the IPv3, which is physically smaller, but it's squared off.
Yeah.
But with the Tesla, it's physically a little bit bigger, but the rounded edges, it has a little bit better, to me, honestly, fuller feel in your hand as compared to the IPv. I feel like I'm gripping the IPv like this instead of wrapping around it.
Right.
But anyway, so yeah, a little bit taller, a little bit wider. Honestly, bigger all around. It's but not by a
I feel
substantial
it's a
amount.
little bit heavier.
Yeah, the Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is a little bit heavier, but at the same time, I feel like it gives it that more solid feel.
Yeah.
You know, so there's ups and downs about it. Honestly, I mean, if we were doing a comparison, that'd be one thing, but that's not what we're doing right now.
It's just relative size.
Yeah, but he has given an example of the size difference in it, so that worked out well. But yeah, that's it. And honestly, if you guys have any questions, obviously, you know, again, we're not professionals. We're not, you know, smartest people in the world, but But as far as the vaping industry goes, I mean, I feel like we are quite knowledgeable about products and about anything that comes out or whatnot.
A lot of these poor people.
I knew you were going to say something. Anyway, but again, yeah. I said it before, I don't do a lot of videos because I'm obviously not very photogenic. And sorry for the video quality. But deal with it.
100% potato.
Too far, bro.
Too far?
Yeah.
Or not far enough?
No, it was literally too far.
Okay.
Anyway, peace out. If you guys have anything that you suggest that we review, honestly, I'll probably do quite a few with him. I'll probably do some by myself, and he may do some by himself, and we'll just throw them all on a YouTube channel eventually. But if you guys have any suggestions, we can't review everything that anybody just throws at us because obviously, did you win the lottery?
No.
See, I still haven't either.
Not this week.
So what we're going to do is if we hit the lottery, I'll review anything anybody ever suggests. But until then, we'll have to get, an accumulation of multiple people that are wanting a certain thing. So if there's a popular item you guys want reviewed by a couple morons, then let us know. Comment on the videos, share it and like it, and all the other interwebs terms,
Things and stuff.
yeah, and things and stuff, and let us know. Or if there's any suggestions, things that you would like to see us do within reason and legality. I feel like we have to say that.
Emphasis on legality.
Yeah, morals. We also have some morals, so anyway, so just keep it clean, and we're going to try our best to. And just give us some suggestions. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. And we'll see you next time and things.
Woo!
How. This is the point we're going to edit out of the
okay.
video.